All right, last game of the doggone year, man. Let's go ahead and get this video over with, man. We ain't gonna do no individual blank stares. We not doing that, okay? They don't deserve, all right, the breath it takes to pronounce each name individually. So, 2024-2025, Miami Dolphins organization. Blank stare for y'all. So, the Dolphins' season is over. Their season is done. We don't got to worry about that no more. Broncos took care of business. Didn't matter if we won or lost this game. We were not going to make the playoffs. Cool. All right, I'm fine with that. Like I told y'all, I'm cool with that. Got no problem. We just lost to the Jets, though. I said we need to go ahead and beat the Jets. We lost to the Jets. All right, we lost to the Jets 32-20. It wasn't even close. All right? Now, early in the game, looked like it could have been something. We go down. We don't get no points. We get the ball. We get a little field goal. We don't do nothing with it. Sorry, we get an interception. Then we had to get a field goal because we don't do nothing with it. Then we get the ball back. All right, we get another little turnover. We don't do nothing with it. Not turnover, sorry. Actually, was it a turnover? No, we get a long run with A-Chan. All right, we go all the way down to the 2-yard line, go backwards, we get another field goal. We don't do nothing with the ball. So then, 6-0, it's like, all right, let's see what happens. They rip off 15 straight points. All right, then after that, they just keep scoring. We trying to keep up. We can't do it. We throwing picks in the red zone. We doing stupid stuff. We lose the game. All right, backup quarterback, wasn't Tua. So now, Tua's been with us 5 years. All the games Tua has not been available for the Dolphins since he became the starter. Since he became the starter. The games that he has not been available and we played the Jets, we lost. We lost. All right, now, there's one game that we did beat the Jets and I think he was, let me make sure I'm getting that right. Was the last game of the year. We went to the playoffs. Was the last game against the Patriots or was it against the Jets? I want to say it was against the Jets. So maybe Skylar beat the Jets as well. I think it's possible that Skylar beat the Jets. But it don't matter. All right, none of that matters. Tua has not lost to the Jets, but anybody else that's come in has. All right? So, what is the problem? Tua staying doggone healthy. Tua wasn't available. Now, Tua said, if we would make the playoffs, I'd be available for that game. Turns out that was a load of bull as well. Because he more than likely wouldn't have been available for that game as well. All right? Tua keeps putting himself in harm's way. You know when Tua got hurt? Tua got hurt when he was trying to run rather than pass the ball to a wide open Jonnu against the Texans, got crushed between two defensive linemen, trying to run for a first down. Hurt his hip. Next week, hurt his hip again, aggravated it, made it worse. Okay? Then it just kept getting worse. The man is a liability. And we have him for at least another year at minimum. Contract states 4. All right? Look, this video is really about who need to go at this point. That's what this video is really about. Because forget not making the playoffs, forget being sub 500 for the first time in 5 years, forget all of that. It's about what we need to do moving forward and who needs to go. So, without further ado, here's what I would do if I was the owner. If I was the owner of this team, I'm bringing Chris Greer into my office, and I'm asking Chris Greer, what's the fastest way out of the Miami Dolphins complex? And once he gives me the answer, I'm telling him, take that route because you're fired. I need you out of here as fast as possible. Take that route out of my complex. Get the heck off my property as fast as you can. Then I would bring McDaniel in. And then I would ask McDaniel, who is our starter next year at quarterback and who is our backup? I will let him know Chris Greer's just been fired. So make sure you answer correctly who our backup is and who our starter is for next year. And if he tells me Tua is our starter, I'm going to say, okay, I understand we put a lot of money in him. Who is the backup? If he says Skylar Thompson, he's fired. If he says Tyler Huntley, he's fired. All right? If he says anybody but actual starter quality quarterbacks that have played in the NFL and won serious games, meaning when I say serious, I do mean games against teams that are above 500 in November or December. Okay, that's what I'm talking about when I say serious games. Any of those type of games. If they haven't won those type of games already in the league, I don't want them as my backup. If you don't name none of those, or a first-round pick, all right, in the draft, he'll name one of those, he's fired too. Plain and simple. Look, let me tell you something. I'm on the edge with Mike McDaniel as it is. I understand bringing him back for another year. And the only reason I would do that is because you got to give a guy a chance to right his wrongs. I believe in that. All right, this year was not good. It was not good. Mike McDaniel could have been way better. I'm going to give him half a season to figure that out because I'm bringing in a new general manager. I'm going to tell him Mike McDaniel has 1 year to win you over. If he can't do that, I don't care if it's 5 weeks into the season. You snip it. We'll go with an interim, and we'll move on. He has 1 year to win you over. If he can't do that, we move on. Go get your guy. All right? But I'm going to keep on with him for a year. I'm hoping they can move on from Anthony Weaver, bring in Sulla. That's the guy I'm rolling with. All right? For the defense, because this defense is trash. Oh, we don't let up deep plays, but everything else, trash. And when you need a play, trash. All right, just garbage. Now, I know some of y'all don't think that Chris Greer really needs to go. He's not the main problem. Yeah, I don't know what you've been watching. All right, Chris Greer got to go. He ain't figured out offensive lineman. You can say it's McDaniel. I don't care. All right, he hasn't figured out offensive lineman. Backup quarterback, that's on him too. All right, let's see. Defense, linebacker, right? Up until this season, and even this season, still ain't great. You got Brooks, and you fumbled into Dodson, who happens to be decent. Corner, right? We got Fuller, who's hurt. Jalen playing trash this year. And then the other guys have not been consistent or available. And then safety, trash. All right? Trash, garbage. And then wide receiver, you got two guys that you're paying top money to, and they can't get open in underneath coverage. Trash. All right? He got to go. Chris Greer got to go. All right, now, has he made some good picks over the years? Yeah. Has he done some good trades over the years? Yeah. He has. All right? Salute. All right? You got your money. You got to go. All right? Fastest route out of here. All right? You gave me the fastest route. I need you up out of here. All right? Just take the stuff and go. Go. Bye. I'll holler at you. All right? Because at this point, Chris Greer has been here too long to keep his job. Now, when does Chris Greer need to be fired? Should they do it Black Monday? Or should they do it like the Patriots did Gerard Mayo and just cut their losses now? Because Gerard Mayo had 1 year. He just beat the Bills. And they still fired his behind. So, with that being said, Chris Greer, Stephen Ross, you ain't got no excuses whatsoever. If they could cut their head coach after 1 season, same day he beat the Bills, although it was the Bills' backups, but he still won that game. If he could do that and still get fired, we don't got no reason to hear Chris Greer has been fired by Miami. Not no mutually parted ways. We don't want to hear that. He got fired because he deserved to get fired. All right? And then Mike McDaniel need to be on a 1-season hot seat. And if he don't start producing right away, and I'm not talking about we're 4-1 through the first 5 games and everything looks like it once did back in the day, and he crumbles through the rest of the year type season. I'm talking about if we don't see him having a great season all the way through, he gotta go. He gotta go. All right? I don't want to start fast and then have a slump and then try to pick it up at the end. He need to be hot all the way through. I mean, play calling got to be on point. Game planning got to be on point. Everything got to be on point. He on a hot seat. Hot. He got to go if he can't produce. I'm talking about 13-4 type season. 13-4. And you two, go look at our schedule. All right? 13-4 is probably not possible. But I need 13-4 out of Mike McDaniel next year. And I need Tua to stay healthy, and then he can keep his job. And if he doesn't stay healthy, then the backup needs to be winning the same as Tua. And if that can't happen, you're fired. You're fired, bro. You're gone. And if the offense can't get deep plays early in the season, you're fired. Because you can't have all this speed that you wanted and can't get them open downfield. I don't care if it's 2, 3 safeties back there. If we ain't chucking the ball deep, all this speed don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. We don't need it. You're fired. You're fired. I'm talking about to the T with Mike McDaniel. Like on a board checklist through the first 4 games. How many plus 20, plus 30, plus 50 did we have? Passes. Runs. You didn't meet the requirements? Fired. Fired. We're moving on. Fired. The only way you can wipe some of that out is if you're undefeated. And maybe you sack guys because you just didn't need it. Then, we can look past the numbers a little bit. But I'm so on the edge with Mike McDaniel that's where I am with him. All right? Now, some of y'all are like, fire everybody. Fire them all. All right? I'm not there yet with Mike McDaniel. I am with Greer. I'm past there with Greer. Greer has to go. He has to go. If they want to keep it status quo, then we need to start calling for Ross to sell the team for real. Don't buy no season tickets. Don't buy no merch. Nothing. We riot. All right? Plain and simple. We riot. Let me know what you would do with this team in the comments. Clearly, I'm hot. Not because we lost to the Jets, but because this season was trash when Tua decided he gonna go head first against Buffalo. The season was trashed because we had no backup quarterback whatsoever. We tried everybody. Huntley decided that he's going to take the reins. I got it, coach. Put me in, coach. And then you see what he did today. You see what he did today. Now, I ain't supposed to be saying these people's names because it's a waste of doggone breath. But there it is. Tyler Huntley, you the one. You the one. All right? And you already got your blank stare because the whole team got the blank stare. All right, you the one I decided to let name come out my mouth. That's going to be the last. All right? Now, I did say Tua as well, but Tua didn't play this game, so he don't really get a blank stare for this game. All right? This team, oh, boy, I got grades already. They about to stress me all the way out for real. All right, and not playfully stress me out because I'm not gonna let tomorrow morning myself wake up and be thinking about the Dolphins' loss. Dolphins not making the playoffs. Dolphins being trash. I got too much life to live. I ain't worried about the Dolphins pass right now. All right, I got a 2-hour rule with the Dolphins. So everything else after that, it's whatever. I'm going to go about my Sunday having a good old Sunday because God made Sunday. I'm alive, breathing. I one nostril. Still got a little something going on up there. I don't know what's going on, but I'm breathing. All right, I'm healthy. I'm here. All right, so I'm still grateful for 2025, but the Dolphins, they know how to start your year off wrong. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all already know what it is. Fins up till we die. Comment, like, subscribe, all that there. All right, and let me know what you would do with Mike McDaniel and Chris Greer's raggedy behind. I'm out.